today's adventure sees me at Bennachie. Now, this was my nemesis when I first moved to Aberdeenshire. My husband had dreamed of taking me up here, and on the first day, I'm sure in my head I thought it was Everest. But on the day, that's when I really realised how patient Kevin was with me. And that's when I realised that you can kind of walk at any pace. You don't have to be going really fast. Not the first to get to the top of the hill, no Strava segments, anything like that. So today we're just out for a walk with the dog, and we're about a quarter of the way up to the top. We're not sure if we're going to do the top or not, and that's the thing about these walks. We know we don't set out with an agenda. I have a rough basic loop, but if for any reason I don't think it's right for the day, then we can cut it short. So today, might go to the top, might just cut off before then and do a bit of a loop. But I'll obviously report back at the end of the video and let you know the route that we did, and it'll be available on Komoot as well. But on days like today, it was too good not to go out and enjoy the great outdoors. I keep stopping to take videos today because I just cannot get over how glorious the weather is and how beautiful the surroundings we are in. You should just look at that view. So today it's absolutely glorious, beautiful clouds. I don't know if you can pick it up in the video, but there's a bit of a kind of mist cloud inversion down over Inch area. Up behind where the wee turrets on top is Foundland Hill, which is another nice hill which I might do in the future. But you know, on days like today, it's all about stopping and taking in the views. It's not about pounding these trails to see if we can get to the top the furthest, and I cannot wait to get out with you guys to actually share all this beautiful scenery that we've got on our doorstep. We are so lucky of where we live, so let's get out as a team, support each other and enjoy every minute of it. So this bench is exactly a mile into the walk, so it's quite a good point to just stop, take a breath before we continue to the top. As I said, we've still not made a decision whether we're going to the top. It's just a decision once we get to the crossing the path. But regardless of what walk I'm doing, I always like to have a seat here. It says take a pew and enjoy the view. I'll admit, when I get to this point, just past that bench, I look at the hill and I think, oh my god, that path looks awful. I'll never get up there. It's so high, what will people think of me? Am I going to go slow and hold people up? But we'll readdress that point further on. So the last video, you probably heard me say, when it gets to that bit, it feels really daunting. It feels like I can't do it. And then all of a sudden, just about maybe 0.2 of a mile, you get to this point and you think, oh, it's only really up there. So I promise you, this hill, for anybody that lives in the Aberdeenshire area and has always been scared of doing it because you think you're too unfit, I absolutely promise you you're not, and let me be the one to take you up and show you that you're capable and celebrate your achievement at the top. What I always want to be on this channel is transparent and honest, so I'm not going to turn around and say that a hill's easy to climb and then you get here and it's not, because that would be lying to you and then you would lose faith in me and trust. So I'll be honest, this bit of the climb's tough. A few people have passed me, I don't care. I say hello to them, give them a smile, pull into the side, gives me an excuse for a wee rest, and then I get going again. I'm on probably the steepest section, which I'll just show you in a minute, and I'm a wee bit out of breath, but because I'm taking it so slow, it's not quite so bad. We all get into this habit of we have to rush somewhere, we have to be the best at the best, we have to be the fastest, but it's just not true. Just being out inside, enjoying the outdoors with like-minded people is what's important. So this is the bit we're going up now. As I said, it's quite steep, but there's no pace that we need to go at. Slow and steady wins the race. So this is us reached the kind of top section before you head up the last section, which is like the nipple bit, which is quite steep and tricky. So the option is just to terminate the walk here, or I could go on with a group of people that want to go up and the rest can have a cup of tea from this stage. So that down there is the Bennachie Centre. And that trail you can just see coming up here is the steepest way to get up here. I've done it once, and although it was lovely, I wouldn't be rushing to do it again. It is really tough on the lungs, tough on the legs, but this route I would say is much more achievable. It's within touching distance. So the bit that is on the way up to the very top is pretty rocky, and I don't know, sometimes I just feel coming down is actually harder on the knees, especially carrying that a little bit extra weight. So I tend to come off Bennachie and veer off to the left, which you'll see on my Strava commute route, and this path just makes it much more steadier. There's no big rocks to kind of negotiate. A wee bit boggy at the moment, but that's just because of the bad weather. But yeah, add on a little bit, but not too much more, and I think adding on that little bit is well and truly worth it, to not have to negotiate these really rocky bits on the way down. So that's a path that we've just came down from Bennachie, so much easier on the knees, I would say. This is the track we're going, which will eventually match up with the track that we're on the way up. I don't know about you, but who doesn't love the sound of running water when you're in the hills? Hi. So it was only when I came to edit the video together that I realised that I didn't actually do an outro. It was that typical, yay, I've succeeded a hill, I'll just get back to the car and get home and get cosy. So I really hope this illustrates how achievable Bennachie is for people like us, and I've yet to set dates, but my plan is to probably hold a group walk where we've got a group of people that have never done it, so everybody feels as though they're in the same boat and sharing the experience, and then potentially hold another date where people have done it. But you can let me know your thoughts. This is what I want this group to be about, is open dialogue, feedback between us all as to what the needs of the group are, and I will do my best to meet them. So I feel a bit cringy saying this, but please like and subscribe and share this video, because I want to encourage other people like us out into the outdoors, support a safe environment. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I can't wait to walk with you soon. Thank you.